I was a freshly divorced duck, not able to pay next month's rent. Not that I had paid for it this month yet. My brain felt foggy, and I was trying to remember, where did all my money go? I had to retrace last night's steps.
What's up everyone, and big thanks to Future Friend Games and Happy Broccoli Games for the review code. I'll be looking at Duck Detective: The Secret Salami on the Nintendo Switch. In the charmingly absurd world of Duck Detective, you step into the webbed feet of Eugene McQuacklin, the one and only Duck Detective, embarking on a feathered foray into a salami-based conspiracy that is as zany as it sounds. A delightful blend of dry humour, quirky characters and engaging gameplay mechanics make this 2 to 3 hour mystery a treat for fans of cozy puzzle games. The game's fully voice acted cast stands out as one of its strongest features. The performances are both campy and melodramatic, infusing the dialogue with a humour that is consistently entertaining. McQuacklin is brilliantly voiced, his internal monologues full of dry wit and self-deprecation. This level of voice acting ensures that even the most absurd scenarios are delivered with just the right balance of sincerity and humour, making it impossible not to laugh out loud at times. Supporting characters are equally well realised, each bringing their own unique quirks and comedic moments to the story. From the eccentric suspects you'll interview to the various side characters you'll encounter, everyone you meet in Duck Detective is memorable and distinct. This ensemble cast not only adds depth to the story, but also ensures that interactions are always engaging and often hilarious. Duck Detective excels in its humour, often drawing comparisons to shows like Agretsuko with its sharp, dry comedic timing. The game revels in its own silliness, from the outlandish concept of a duck detective with a bread addiction to the ludicrous situations McQuacklin finds himself in. The humour is woven seamlessly into both the dialogue and the gameplay, creating an experience that is consistently amusing. The narrative starts with Eugene in his apartment, lamenting his recent divorce and financial woes, setting a tone that is both humorous and slightly melancholic, as you might expect from a detective story. This balance shifts as the game progresses, moving from light-hearted banter and comical misunderstandings to a more complex web of conspiracies. While this shift towards a more serious tone might surprise some players, it adds a layer of depth to the story that keeps you invested in the mystery until the very end. At the heart of Duck Detective lies its puzzle-solving mechanics, which involve collecting clues and piecing them together to uncover the truth. The process is both intuitive and satisfying, offering a perfect blend of challenge and accessibility. Players can choose between two difficulty levels, Detective Mode and Story Mode. Detective Mode provides a more traditional, challenging experience, requiring you to rely on your own deductive skills with minimal guidance. In contrast, Story Mode offers more hints and guidance, making it a great option for those who might find some of the puzzles a bit too taxing. The way you gather information and solve puzzles is reminiscent of games like Return of the Obra Dinn, where attention to detail and careful consideration of clues are key. As you interview suspects and gather evidence, keywords are added to your journal. These keywords are then used to fill in the blanks of various deductions, slowly piecing together the story of what happened. Visually, this was one I completely loved. The game's animations are smooth and charming, with each character rendered as a bouncy sticker navigating an isometric environment. This art style adds to the game's whimsical feel, enhancing its overall charm. The environments are richly detailed with plenty of little touches that bring the world to life. Whether you're in McQuacklin's cluttered apartment or the bustling offices of Bearbus, each location is packed with personality. The game's presentation is further bolstered by its jazzy soundtrack, which perfectly complements the game's noir-inspired setting. The music adds to the atmosphere, creating a cozy yet mysterious vibe that fits the game's tone perfectly. Duck Detective: The Secret Salami is a delightful blend of humour, engaging gameplay, and charming characters. Its unique premise, combined with excellent voice acting and well-crafted puzzles, make it a standout title in the cozy mystery genre. While the game does shift towards a more serious tone in the latter half, this only adds to the depth of the story, ensuring that you remain invested in the mystery until the very end. The game's animation, voice acting, and soundtrack all come together to create an experience that is both immersive and entertaining. Whether you're a fan of detective stories, enjoy dry humour, or simply want to spend a few hours in a quirky, well-crafted world, Duck Detective is well worth your time. It's not a game that overstays its welcome with its brief runtime, and it delivers a thoroughly enjoyable and memorable experience. The game's balance of challenge and accessibility ensures that it can be enjoyed by a wide range of players, from seasoned puzzle solvers to casual gamers looking for a fun, quirky experience. So go grab your detective hats and check out this quirky gem. Duck Detective: The Secret Salami is out now on the Nintendo eShop, priced at $8.99 in the UK and $9.99 in the US. Big thanks once again to Future Friend Games for the review code. Thanks to you all for watching, and I'll catch you next time.
As soon as I entered the kitchen, the comforting waft of cheap white toast entered my nostrils. I knew I had to stay strong. This wasn't what I was here for.
Stop eating the icing! Can't you wait a couple hours?
Margaret, if it wasn't for these pants almost bursting, I'd have this for breakfast every day.
Yes, yes, and you can have it and so much more later, when we're done preparing.